Gravitas, co-presented by Skoda. Kushaq, choose what really matters.
Meanwhile, the US Congress has overwhelmingly voted in favor of replenishing Israel's Iron Dome. For the uninitiated, the Iron Dome is Israel's lifeline. It's an all-weather defense system. It intercepts 90% of all rockets coming from Gaza. For over a decade, the Iron Dome has been funded by the United States. This time, it will receive a cash transfer of $1 billion, plus a lot of criticism from the US. A small group of quote-unquote progressive Democrats has objected. They say that by financing the Iron Dome, America is becoming party to what they call human rights abuses in Palestine. Who are these lawmakers and what is the politics behind this protest?
No matter how divided the US Congress is or how polarized the lawmakers are, nothing unites them like voting in favor of more military aid for Israel. Take their recent gesture, for example. On Thursday, the US House of Representatives overwhelmingly passed a bill to replenish the Iron Dome, which is Israel's all-weather air defense system. It intercepts 90% of rockets fired into the country and has been backed by US lawmakers since its launch in 2011. This time, they greenlit a cash transfer of $1 billion.
The US House of Representatives has approved the decision to transfer $1 billion to the Iron Dome, another proof that with accurate political work, results can be achieved even quickly.
The funding was approved with a comfortable 420 to 9 votes, but not without some high drama. At least 8 Democrats and 1 Republican voted against the funding, plus 2 Democrats voted present, which in effect means abstaining. Who are these individuals? The so-called progressive legislators in the US Congress. Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Pressley, Cori Bush, Marie Newman, Raul Grijalva, Choi Garcia. All these Democrats voted no, along with Republican Thomas Macy. Meanwhile, Democrats Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Hank Johnson both voted present. They all blame Israel for alleged human rights abuses and want Washington to stop funding the Iron Dome. Ilhan Omar tweeted, "We should not be ramming through a last-minute $1 billion increase in military funding for Israel without any accountability." Ayanna Pressley said, "If we cannot move with urgency on critical domestic spending in the midst of an unprecedented pandemic, there is no reason we should move this way on military spending." The arguments of all those who objected were on similar lines. All 8 of them called for a review of the no strings attached aid to Israel and accused the Jewish state of committing human rights abuses in Gaza, driving Palestinians away from Sheikh Jarrah, and for what they called an ever-growing settlement expansion. In Israel's defense, America's pro-Israel lobby, the AIPAC, released this video of how the Iron Dome operates. It said that each flash represents the destruction of a rocket destined for civilians, rockets that could have killed both Jews and Arabs. It's the same old debate. Israel says it's acting in its defense. Palestinians say Israel's actions trigger rocket attacks. American lawmakers remain split, and the debate continues. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.
Gravitas, co-presented by Skoda. Kushaq, choose what really matters.